Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Boog Nice coming at you with another episode of A.C.B.A. Saturday. Let's do it.
What's up, fans of A.C.B.A., and welcome to another episode of A.C.B.A. Saturday. In this week's episode, we start off with a Minuteman review of the Arkham Knight Red Hood figure. Henry shows you how to properly seal your dios. We have a number of different Force Friday true runs from all over the world. And Boog Nice rounds off the episode with what was hot this month in his very own bump segment. All of this and much, much more on this episode of A.C.B.A. Saturday.
That's crispy.
Minutemen Reviews.
Your 1 minute review by Dave Starscreamer Lutwack. This month we are looking at Batman Arkham Knight's Red Hood. This is a GameStop exclusive, so you may have to do a little bit of hunting. This figure is beautiful. It is incredibly well detailed, from the ammo clips to the tears in the jacket, the blood stains. There is nothing to waste on this figure. Accessories are just the two pistols, and they are beautiful. I love the hand-painted bat symbols on the barrels. Articulation is a little hindered, especially with the hood on the Red Hood. It hinders the head a little. But don't worry, you can still get some very dynamic poses. Now this is a 7-inch figure, so he doesn't quite mix with everything, but really, he will hit all your A.C.B.A. needs. I highly recommend this figure if you do come across him. This and more can be found at starscreamersrants.wordpress.com, Twitter at TrueStarscreamer. And don't forget, keep it crispy.
What's up, guys? Wylun Customs here, and we're gonna take a look today at my DC Unlimited modified Superman figure right here. Very simple stuff, and I always loved the base of this figure, but I always hated the head sculpt, and I hate plastic cape, so I do what I do. I switch it up. Very simple stuff right here. I switched ahead to a DC collectible Superman. I like it a lot. It's a little bit unique looking, but he looks a little bit younger, more innocent, but I like it. I think it looks really nice with this specific suit also, the glossy suit. I think it looks pretty nice. It pretty much complements each other in colors. And of course, when it comes to the cape, I went with a cloth cape. I got this from the Batman vs Superman 2-pack. I had a lot to spare, so I took one of those. And overall, I think he looks really nice. A little bit different from what you usually see. He does give off a little bit of an anime vibe, but I think it looks very good with the new SH Figuarts Hulk right there. And to end it, we have the Holy Trinity in the new 52 outfits, and I think they look pretty good overall together. So that's about it, guys. So basically, don't discount figures because of one or two things. Change it up, you might like it in the end a lot better. And that's about it, guys. Go to my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at WylunCustoms.com. Peace!
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Henry and I'm here shooting a little video, and today we're gonna go ahead and show you how to add a sealer to any of your dial work. So if you're doing any pictures in A.C.B.A, I know you've made dials before. So in this little segment, we're gonna show you how to add a little protection to any walls, any dials that you've done. And this is the first one. And I'm not really I'm not really a big fan of this, but it gets the job done. So this is Mod Podge. Mod Podge and a little bit of water just to water down the Mod Podge. It's not too sticky, as you can see, or if you know, it's too thick, and I use a little bit of water just to water it down, so you won't have it won't be that thick when you're doing your dial work. And this is one of the reasons I don't really use Mod Podge that much, because it does give you a light shine to it, and I really don't like that on my dials. But anyways, let's go ahead and do this one, and you'll see when I'm done how we do it. So practically we're just gonna brush everything. For this process, you want to go ahead and use an old brush is fine. Just make sure you're doing it through the whole wall. I couldn't find my tripod for my phone, so I'm holding it with my hands and trying to do this, but hopefully it's coming out okay. And for this process, you don't want to use too much or let it sit on one single spot. If not, it might get too sticky. But yeah, this is basically the way you add your Mod Podge to it. Just brush it in there, and it like I said, it does give you some protection on your dials. But for me, this is my my second choice on how to add Mod Podge. I mean, how to add a sealer to it. When you're doing this process, just make sure you're outside in a well ventilated area, and this is where we're gonna use. Yeah, let's go ahead. And you can go ahead and pick this up at any Walmart or maybe any Michaels. You will be able to find this, and just make sure you get this one. There is another one that gives you a shine to it, but with this one you get a nice flat look to it. Here we go, and it's only about $5. So this is what we're gonna do. Just make sure you're spraying in a mist motion. Up and down works really well, or side to side. Just make sure you're doing it about maybe a foot away, because if not, since you're spraying it, you'll start eating your foam away. So just make sure you do this nice and easy. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit. You can repeat the process maybe 3 times if you want to. That way you can go ahead and make sure you're getting all the parts. Just remember, don't do it too close, because you will eat the foam on it and damage your diorama. So this method works really good, and this is what I use for all my dials. You can't really see what you're doing, because like I said, you won't get any shine. You won't be able to see anything. So just make sure you're going on every part of the dial. Just look at it and make sure you're hitting every part of the dial. Do it again, and this is basically it. Just like I said, you could go ahead and do it maybe 3 times. That's how many times I do it all the time. Just be careful with it, because if you're too close, this is too close to it. Gotta be at a distance like this much, like I said, maybe a foot, and you'll be good to go. Alright, so everything's already dried. I let it air out maybe about an hour, and everything's ready. I might still, since this is a commission right here, I still might do another another quote on it, but other than that, it looks good. And like I was saying, you really can't see anything on it, but you could certainly feel that it has some type of protection on it. And this doesn't mean that it won't chip. If you're still not careful with the dial, you're still gonna go ahead and ruin the paint. But overall, it looks really good. I'm going to give you guys a close-up of how everything came out. And this is using the sealer, the spray sealer. So it looks really good. You can't even tell that I used it. You could see a little shine on it, but it's really minor. You can't really tell that it's even there. And here's the other wall that I was using, the Mod Podge. And I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm picking it up, but you could see a you could see a shine to it. Yeah, you can really see it. And but it's still good that you can use that. That's that Mod Podge is a little bit, I think it's a little bit better because it's more like a glue, so it gives you a little layer. Once it's dry, you could actually peel it off like if it was glue. But like I said, I don't really like it for my dial work, especially when it's commissions. Okay guys, that's it for me. Hopefully you found that information helpful. And for more videos, go ahead and please check out my channel, Henry715, and enjoy the rest of the show. Talk to you guys soon. Later.
What's up guys, my name is Jerry Gamboa, back at you with another A.C.B.A. quickie. Today we're looking at how I set up a display from start to finish for one of my shots. Let's have a look.
My surprise for you is still in operation. My design for your ultimate destruction. It is your worst nightmare, Spider-Man. Deadly automatons that I designed to mimic your most powerful foes. Remember, they're only machines.
Real comfort. Mysterio's right. This is a machine. And it has certain vulnerabilities. Open wide. Taro! Okay, break it to me easy. Where are we now?
I was going to stage this as the scene of your final sacrifice.
活动，他们可以说是，哇，这个阵容相当庞大的，在我们的手卖会活动现场来现身了，再给他们一点掌声跟欢呼，好不好？好，我们可以看到呢，在这个舞台上方的有这个黑武士，还有呢赏金猎人跟沙漠兵，还有皇家。好好哦，而且我们还有这个很多的 VIP 贵宾自己也有带一些这个服装配件来哦，是黑武士是人形立牌，都不用动，都不用动。我们要一起来倒数了 ，Ready， 10、9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1。活动当中可以买到一个像珍藏的玩具。那我们是非常谢谢艾克斯啊，我们是还有
I'm looking for Luke. Have you seen him?
在他旁边，在旁边，在旁边。嗨，然后我们这边，我相信儿子一定会喜欢的，都是乐高的。
And if you dare, the power is strong in this side. You have the
一定要买签名。
are like just 5 people deep in this line right now, maybe 10, maybe. But they gotta in line, Boog Nice, myself.
Fuck all of y'all.
Steve, what are you most excited for?
Is that
everything's
so?
fine.
Here we are, Force Friday, and we're about to spend some money and have a lot of fun.
Yes, sir, we're officially back at it. This is Boog Nice coming at you with this month's Bump segment where we highlight some of the things that were really popping in the A.C.B.A. Facebook group for that month. And we're looking at things for the month of August. This right here was a picture from my man Mike Amsberg, a tribute to one of our fallen heroes from back in the day. If you were 80s baby or 70s baby, you definitely watched wrestling, and Roddy Piper died right at the end of July, so a lot of tribute pictures came out in August, and this was one that was really, really hot in the group and on Instagram, so shout out to Mike. Up next, we're looking at a picture from my man Ian Hunter. This was actually the Sunday special on Instagram on August 2nd, 2015. If you don't know, pretty much all of the posts that pop up on Instagram and other venues, they originate in the A.C.B.A. Facebook group. So everybody's training and posting and you know, going through the motions in the group, and then you know, whatever's the best stuff makes it out of the group onto these other venues, and they get featured. So this right here was dope. The lighting, the framing, the cutout placement. I believe that was a freehand cutout from my man Whisman, who does some of the best cutouts in the game. He's got the A.C.B.A. tendrils in there, and that's also a custom Venom from Michael Whisman as well. This just looks phenomenal. That dial that he has right there is actually from the late Ogun Ryu, and this picture was just dope. Everything just looks so clean and so well put together. Good work. Right here, we're looking at a pic from my man KJ Bernard, aka public_enema on Instagram. That is right, you heard that correctly. And my man KJ has been doing his thing, definitely coming up, definitely showing that he's got some, you know, some displaying chops. And this right here was the Sunday special on Instagram for August 9th, 2015, and he's got quite a few things going on here that's great. Nice alleyway that he constructed with some great lighting. He used the Iron Fist a half open hand, and the web shooter from the Scarlet Spidey to make it look like Spidey's checking his web fluid right here. That was a really nice touch. He's got the garbage bags that he made by hand, Rhino stalking Spidey in the alleyway. The light and everything just looks really, really good here. This was a very nice, clean shot. Excellent. This right here is a pic from my man Dave Johnson. I just realized that 2 admins made the Sunday special 2 times in the month of August. That first Sunday special feature from Ian, who's an admin, and Dave Johnson is an admin, showing you that the admins get down too. You know, we're not just doing that administrative work, that, you know, these guys actually know how to display as well. And this right here looks amazing. He did a nice underwater simulated shot here. Everything looks really crisp. And you know, he did a really good job of hiding the motion of the fish and the turtle there. I guess he used a little bit of wax on either side of those guys. And he got tiger shark and something, which is, you know, not too many people have even used this figure in anything. The cutout looks very, very clean, well placed. This is just great. It's kind of reminiscent of his photo combat entry where he did an underwater scene as well, and this looks amazing. I'm kind of all over the place, but we all over the place. We all over the world with this. That first Sunday special feature from Ian, who is actually from Texas. Then we went to Jacksonville, Florida with KJ. Then we went to the United Kingdom with Dave Johnson, and now we are in Brazil. What a wonderful shot here from my man Sergio Santos. This was actually his second Sunday special feature in a short amount of time, actually, too. And this was the feature for August 23rd, 2015. And this picture really heated up in the group. Close to 1,000 likes. I think it's just under 900 right now. And this was phenomenal. He's got the Figuarts, Captain America, Hulk, and Iron Man alongside the Figma Thor, and they're rocking out, and everything looks great. The depth of this shot is great. The crowd in the front and them in the background, everything just looks so official. This was a really popular shot in the group, and I got a lot of love. And he actually did like a B plus and a B side, and we actually linked all of the shots together when we featured it on Instagram. So this was just phenomenal. If you don't know, B side is like a different angle or a different, maybe you swap out a character or a cutout or something like that, and you post that as a comment on your original shot when you post it in the group. But yeah, this was awesome. Also in the month of August, we had our A.C.B.A_white-hot challenge going on Instagram. A lot of people posted their pics from Instagram in the Facebook group as well. This was a pic here from my man Tommy Saltz, which was just really clever and really fun. The idea was to just have like an infinite white backdrop. You didn't even really need to use a diorama or anything like that. Just a few props and really just display your skill at posing and cutout placement. And this was a really dope shot. It didn't win the competition, but I really enjoyed this shot, and I thought it was really fun and clever. But moving on to the winners. So we announced all of the winners from the A.C.B.A. White Hot Challenge on our website, which we relaunched this month as well. And we're still working out the kinks and everything, but I think it's looking great. My girl pretty much quarterbacked everything with the site, and I'm starting to learn myself how to try to figure out stuff. And the third place winner from the White Hot competition was my man Arvid Trinidad out in Australia. He did like a classic DBZ scene right here with Trunks slicing through Frieza, and the blend of the figure and the cutout was really nice, and he had a really nice vibrant white infinite backdrop, and that was really what the challenge was about. That and incorporating at least one cutout, and he did it well with a full body cutout, or what we might call an extra, and this looked really good. So Arvin came in third place. So again, we announced all the winners from the White Hot competition on our website just to kind of draw people to the website and let them know that it was back up again. But what we've been doing on Instagram for the past couple of days is highlighting some of the entries that did not win the competition, but that still put up really nice work. So you might want to check out our Instagram feed. That's been going on. It'll probably go on through the weekend. But this right here was a shot from my man John Antone, aka Raspberry Chainsaw on Instagram, and this was a very nice, simple but clean shot. This kind of embodied what we were looking for as far as the White Hot competition goes, and he got to use that variant cutout from the A.C.B.A. Series 2 revision pack right here. And you know, not too many people got this cutout, and not too many people, and not too many of the people that actually got it used it well. And this looks good. It's framed really nicely. Everybody's visible. This was really clean. Good work. So this was our first place winner from the White Hot Challenge. This is a pick by my man Mike Wang, who is the Star Wars master. You know, I've mentioned him before in these episodes, and he's always putting up phenomenal Star Wars related or Star Wars themed shots. And this one was just really great. It was sort of like a portrait, but then it was also an MSD, because he's got 6-inch figures and some of the 3 3/4-inch heads here, and they're kind of like talking heads a little bit. This shot is actually inspired by a Spider-Man cover, if I'm not mistaken. But everything just looks so great. You know, the way the heads are floating, and you can't see any indication as to how this was done. It looks like it's photoshopped, and that's when you got great A.C.B.A., when you can't really really tell how it was done, and it looks like it's shot. But we all know that A.C.B.A. is about 100% tangible displaying and getting it done tangibly and practically, and this was amazing. He deserved the win in my opinion. So if you're not in the A.C.B.A. Facebook group, you definitely need to do that. If you interested in trying to learn anything about displaying or display art and trying to figure out how to get it done, my best recommendation is for you to just join the group and join the Dire Structure group, and just display alongside some of these guys that are doing their thing. This right here before I go is just a little kind of makeshift ad for the A.C.B.A. flight stands, which are back up for pre-order right this moment. I guess there'll be a link in the description in this video. The picture on the far right with Spidey and the half morphing chameleon was actually another entry in the White Hot competition as well from Michael Whisman. That didn't win, but that was still a phenomenal shot. It looks really, really clean. But yeah, this is just kind of showcasing some of the flight stands here and how you can use them and hide them. And I think they are a wonderful product. So you should definitely check that out. I think that there may be about half the capacity left in flight stands. So get that done.
That's crispy.